Hi, my name is Billy D'Addario, and welcome to my channel. I'd like to ask you, before we start, to think about subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up. And with that, let's dig in. We're going to talk to you about 3 ways you can best use social media. Everyone knows that social media can be a big time suck, and there are at least 1,000,000,001 uses for social media. Just ask any writer who's suffering from writer's block. But there are some uses for social media that are actually helpful. And some of those uses are establishing your identity as a writer, tightening up your biographies in your social media platforms, and using your social media to promote yourself on social media, engaging with your audience, things like that. So let's go through establishing your identity, how your identity can be done. It can be done by standardizing your color palette. So making sure that you have a color palette and that you use those same colors over and over again. It can be done by specifying the tone of your text, being optimistic, educational, or succinct, straightforward. If that's what you're going for, or if you're going for a sarcastic tone, like Jenna Moretzi, she has a very distinct tone for her channel. If that's what you're going for, but just be distinct and consistent. Collaborate with brand influencers who match your brand identity. Use branded hashtags and create templates for your various channels. Templates make it easy to make your brand consistent, to make brand consistent material. When you're tightening up your profile, make sure that you fill out sections in your biography for all your various channels. Use a clear biography picture. So make sure that you have a clear biography picture. If you can afford to get a biography picture that's taken by a professional, that's great, but it doesn't have to be taken by a professional. It's even using your cell phone, as long as it's a good picture that's a clear headshot of yourself, and that you are looking at the camera, not away from the camera. I've seen some headshots where that it can be effective, where it's more of a mysterious thing, where they're like holding up a book over their face, things like that. That can be intriguing too, but I personally like the ones where you're seeing the whole face. Take advantage of your header image and use it to sell your new book or thank someone who has helped you. That is only a few of the suggestions. Use keywords. Is important for search results, and keep that in mind. Remember to add links to your website if you have room. Adjust for each social media network if you have room. Adjust for each social media network. Each site has different rules, so keep that in mind. And show off your achievements and personality. And the biography formula that you want to use is who you are, who you help and your solution. Add a splash of personality and mention something you love. If you need to expand, you can always add your biggest accomplishments, and always include a link to your website or offer. Okay? So if you've already got a book out and you're offering a free book, or if your book is free for a certain amount of time, make sure you mention that in your biography. When you engage with your audience using social media, this is a long one, so buckle up. You can run a Q&A session. That's one way. You can ask fans for their opinion. You can post cover reveals. You can show props for a scene in a book. You can share a virtual event schedules. You can provide a behind-the-scenes look at your writing process. You can update fans on writing progress. Show off your workspace. You can share a quote from one of your books. You can discuss one of your books. Oh my goodness, this is a long one. You can share good news by thanking others. You can share fans, photos, and art. You can show support for others, authors. You can share your reading list. You can create word games for fans, which is something that I had not even thought of doing, but I think that's brilliant. You can share a playlist for a book or a character. You can promote charities and other good causes. You can show off your pets, let fans see your personal side. And if you write a blog, make sure that you write regularly. You use an image, that you think about creating a video, that you write a great opening line, and you find your voice. Now, I get my images, in case you're curious about where I get my images for my blog, I get my images from Pixabay, excuse me. And they are really a good place to get photos. They're free. They have a huge number of different types of videos or different types of photos, and they run the gamut, and they're beautiful photos. And you have pictures with people in them, pictures without people in them, pictures of doorways, pictures of stacked stones, just whatever you need, they've got them, and they're free. Some of them you do have to offer attribution. Some of them you don't. There is a place where you can give it. They ask for a donation, and some of them they don't even ask for that. So there's that. Do you have any questions or anything like that? Please write them in the comments box below, and let me know what you do for your author fan interactions on social media. I'd love to hear about it. I love you guys. Keep writing. Bye.